Hey guys, welcome to the Thinking Box podcast. As you can tell, I decided to not start with a quote today because honestly, we didn't really get much in the way of news lately. So we're kind of have a more chill, personal episode. So, Trey, how's your mental health? Psych! I don't care how your mental health is. Trey, guess what?
What?
Dude, the last episode of Mando season 2 came out.
Whoa, really?
I know, right?
Dude,
Wasn't my bit
crazy.
wasn't my bit at the beginning so funny, Trey?
Dude, har har har, hilarious.
Who laughs like har har har? What are you, a pirate?
Yes.
Like the space pirate Hondo Onaka, which is in the Clone Wars show made by Dave Filoni, who's the executive producer of Star Wars: The Mandalorian, a Star Wars star. I don't. Why did I say that? Anyway, can you please stop me?
Okay. Welcome back, lads. This is the Thinking Box podcast. I am Mandalorian spoiler, and friend of Mandalorian spoiler.
Yes, we don't have Mohammad here to remind us about. Okay. Oh wait, shit. We didn't forget. We didn't go over what we're doing this episode. Okay. What we're gonna be doing since there wasn't really any news, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go review the last episode, and then we're gonna rank each episode of season 2. That should fill up an episode, right?
I mean, I have stuff that we can talk about, including a Snyder rant, but okay.
Oh god, I forgot about the Snyder. Yeah. Okay. What's the order we do this in? Do you want to start with the regular news?
Well, I want to start with Mando because it's Mando.
No, we should. But should we do all the Mando together?
I don't care. I want to talk about
Let's just
Mando.
do the regular news, then we'll do the Mando stuff.
Okay, fine.
All right. Trey, you have the topic list in front of you, I believe.
Okay, 1 second. I need to take a sip.
Do it right in front of your microphone and do it very loudly.
Okay.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Well, I'm sorry.
You should be.
First off, so this week, the Batman got a heavy rumor from a very credible source that it might be R-rated.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Mad Hatter rumor.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's cool. Give me Elijah Wood.
Yeah, even if it's true, it's like okay, whatever. Like, all right.
Honestly, if we do get Mad Hatter, we'll probably get the more Haunted Knight Mad Hatter, which
I want Mark Hamill to play live action Mad Hatter.
The way a Haunted Knight Mad Hatter is going to go, I kind of don't want beloved Mark Hamill to play that kind of character.
Well, at the same time, so you want to get a hated actor?
No, I don't want to get a hated actor.
Then there's no one who's not hated nor beloved. And there kind of is, like Ty Sheridan. No one hates him, but no one loves him. Get Ty Sheridan.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Anyway, the Batman being rated R, I'd be nervous, but I'd be optimistic. I don't know.
That doesn't. Rated R doesn't automatically mean killing.
Yeah, because I don't expect that. Look, I think because of course you look at stuff like whatever Snyder's about to do. We'll talk about that in a second.
Oh my god, I'm still mad about that.
Stuff like Deadpool, stuff like Logan. It's like people are always mentioning that, but no one mentions the fact that there's a great R-rated superhero property that does what an R-rated superhero property should do, and that's Daredevil. Daredevil does
Blade. Blade is cool.
No.
Can we talk about Blade?
Cool. Blade's cool.
Blade's cool.
No.
Thank you for tuning into this podcast, the Blade Cast.
Anyway, what Daredevil does really well is it makes the superhero do what a superhero in this setting should do. It's not the superhero's radar. Daredevil isn't swearing. He isn't killing people. He's being Daredevil.
He's not leaving people to be run over by trains.
Yeah.
That's not heaven at the end of the tunnel. That's the train. Screw you.
Do you know what's sad? No one's gonna know what we're talking about because no one remembers that movie.
Yeah, we're referencing the 2003 Daredevil movie, and if you just went, there was a 2003 Daredevil movie, then no, there wasn't.
Yes,
please live your life in this blissful state.
Colin Farrell was not in a comic book movie before the Batman. Okay, nope. And neither was Ben Affleck.
I forgot that was Colin Farrell.
Honestly, he was the best part of
it never happened.
Yeah, what were we talking about anyway? But yeah,
who's Daredevil? I don't know Blade.
But anyway, the reason the Daredevil's rated R is because the setting is violent, it's grim, it's dark, which is something Matt Reeves could do with Gotham. Another reason is the villains, Kingpin and Bullseye. They're really dark and violent and brutal characters. And we could see that from these characters, like Paul Dano's Riddler. I expect really twisted crap out of him. If it's rated R, I expect that. Do I expect Batman to be all swearing? I don't. And murdering.
The only instance where swearing is okay is if he fights a bunch of villains, steps on one's neck, points his own gun at them, and it says F Robin. Just kind of getting back at Titans Robin. He deserved
Honestly,
it.
That's going to happen. Snyder cut. Anyway, yeah, I expect Batman to be more violent because from what we've seen, I expect the story to go down the road of Bruce is starting out, but he's still consumed by the monster that is Batman. And that's what the story's going to be about. It's going to be about him learning to be a hero. It's about him learning to be the Batman.
Wait, you think this is going to be violent? Trey, didn't you see the trailer? It was all rainbows and unicorns.
Yeah, he definitely didn't break a guy's arm, like hit him 80 times and yelled, "I'm vengeance" at him.
Yeah, he definitely didn't beat that man to the ground to the point where the sidewalk and that man were on the same level.
Yeah.
Well, Doug Walker looked upon. God, the thing is, I've talked about this with you before. The line between R-rated superhero movie and PG-13 superhero movie, with specific characters like Daredevil and Batman, it's not that much of a fine line. Like I could see the Batman going in either direction, and I'd be fine with it either way. I prefer an R rating because I want to see a lot of stuff from it, but at the same time, like, I think it doesn't really matter. Like, ratings don't matter. I don't know why people are mad about this.
Because, like, here's my thing. What I'm worried is if Matt wanted to make an R-rated movie, that's more okay. But if WB said, "Oh, Joker made a lot of money. Hey, Matt, can you make an R-rated movie for us?" and he's like, "Okay, I guess," then I don't want that. I don't want the studio meddling to be like, "I want a violent Batman movie." Because
I see where you're coming from there, but I definitely don't think the studio would want an R-rated movie. Because think about who's watching superhero movies right now. Who's the majority of the audience? 13-year-old boys. So why would WB be like, let's alienate our main audience? Like, with Joker, I get it. Like, even if that was rated PG-13, you wouldn't get that many 13-year-old boys to go watch a Joker-only movie. But a Batman movie, you'd have to really trust your director to get a bunch of people to go to that if it was rated R. And
funny because we were like 14 when we saw Joker.
What?
We were like 14 when we saw Joker, so
no,
you know.
We saw it on my 15th birthday.
Oh yeah, you don't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. That hurt.
It's okay, Kyle. Anyway, I don't know which I prefer because I don't want like imagine you're a 10-year-old Trey, right? And you want to go see this cool looking Batman movie, but it gets an R rating and
you can ride on cannoli.
Yeah.
That's his dog.
Yeah, and it just gets an R rating, and then Mama says, "No, Trey, it's gonna be too violent. You can't."
That's what happened with me and Deadpool.
I would be so sad.
That's how it happened with me and Deadpool. I'm sure that happened with a lot of kids in Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Deadpool still made bank. Like, Deadpool 2 is the second highest rated R, second highest grossing R movie of all time. You want to know the first one is? Joker. Want to know what the third one is? The first Deadpool. I'm pretty sure they know they'll be fine with an R rating.
Yeah, so I should look. If the Batman does get an R rating, it will break the record for box office R rating.
Of course it will.
It's a Batman movie.
Yeah, Of course it will. But yeah, overall, I'm definitely it's not that I don't care about the rating. It's just it'll be good either way.
Yeah, I'm optimistic but very cautious.
Yeah, the way I describe myself with superhero movies is I'm optimistic, but I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not gonna look at Titan season 3 and be like, "Oh, this is gonna be the season. They're gonna turn everything around." Like, no. Like, I'm optimistic about the future of comic book movies, but I'm not an idiot. Like, when something's bad, I'm not gonna be like, "Guys, it's a misleading trailer. Come on," because a lot of time you can assess quality pretty well.
Yeah.
Except with Captain Marvel, everyone thought that movie would be hot garbage, and it was okay. But everyone, remember when we were fully convinced that would be the next Batman v Superman?
I didn't think it was going to be the next Batman v Superman. I just thought that it was going to be a dip in Marvel quality. I was like, this looks like cringe. And
And
some
it
of it was
wasn't.
cringe, but some of it was okay.
Yeah, it was alright. I like the movie. Like, I wouldn't rewatch it, but like, I liked it.
The only time I ever watched Captain Marvel is in my yearly Marvel rewatch.
I saw it twice in theaters, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna rewatch it, and that's okay. Like, some movies you just don't gotta rewatch.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of, R-rated things, Zack Snyder, our old buddy, our old pal, came out and say
What an
his
idiot.
Justice League will probably get an R rating because
No,
Batman's
no,
gonna use a lot of F
there's
bombs.
no probably. He just said it is.
Yeah.
And he said
And
Batman
what
is gonna drop an F bomb. Oh my god. Just this guy, this man's Miss Girl.
if you guys still think that Zack Snyder read Dark Knight Returns and actually paid attention to what he was reading, this
I don't think Zack Snyder knew who Batman was before he signed on to make a Batman movie.
honestly, like, look, guys, let me paint you a picture, okay? It's a Dark Knight Returns comic book, okay? In that book, Batman's chasing down the Joker. They're in the mirrors place, like the Hall of Mirrors. Joker grabs this kid. He has him at gunpoint. Batman attacks the Joker, but then a mirror falls on him and gets hurt. So then Joker runs away. Then this kid stands at me. He's like, "Go get him, Batman. Go beat the crap out of him. Go get his ass." And Batman's like, "Watch your language, son."
Even at the same time, like I do get that moment, but like even if that moment had never happened, maybe one time in a good Batman story where Batman cursed.
Oh, Kyle, I'll name one.
No,
All-Star
I know
Batman
what
and
you're saying.
Robin.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
But he's the goddamn Batman, Kyle,
Oh
and
my
he'll
god,
drive
I
his
hate.
goddamn car.
Not only is his use of the R word just not okay in that, it's just funny. Like that line is just. Are you
Honestly,
dense?
how is it that Frank Miller has made literally the two best Batman comics and also the two worst Batman comics?
What's the other worse than All Star Batman and Robin?
Dark Knight Strikes Back or something. I don't know.
Was Master Race any good?
What?
Did you read Master Race? Dark Knight 3 Master Race?
I didn't read it. No.
I don't think anyone did.
Yeah, I didn't think it mattered.
It didn't.
Now he's writing Superman Year One or something. I don't know.
I saw that in the comics. It actually looks alright.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be my. We're getting off topic anyway.
Anyway, yeah, this is dumb. Snyder,
Yeah, this
why
is
are
really
you doing
stupid.
this?
The thing
Again,
is, it's
Snyder
not
isn't
even the
making
thing.
comic.
Like, I'm not even adverse to Batman dropping f bombs in the first place. The fact that he was like, "Oh yeah, Batman's gonna drop an f bomb," dude, shut up. No one cares. Like, this is just proves to me that Zack Snyder doesn't see Batman as a complex character. He just sees him. Look at him in the black costume. Isn't he so cool? Look at him. Isn't he cool? I don't care that he's cool. I care about his character. And you're not highlighting. Oh, look at what he does. Look at how his character evolves. You're highlighting. Oh, he said a bad word.
Because, yeah, like, look, Zack Snyder doesn't like superheroes. He's making what he thinks superheroes should be, aka what he thinks Watchmen is like. But
No, he likes
it's not.
superheroes. He likes Batman getting prison raped. Apparently, because
Apparently
apparently that's what he.
so.
Because apparently he cited that as an interview as something he wanted to happen eventually.
Yeah, and then he was
Cool.
like, hey, man, we'll let you make a movie, but we won't let you make that movie."
Please chill out a little bit. Kids are watching.
It's like, okay, fine, I'll just let Batman run over people in his car.
Thank you. Compromise. Finally.
Yeah. Like, my
This
God.
man. Who let this
Look,
guy write Batman? Can I speak to whoever let him do this personally?
Nolan quit, so they gave him the Snyder.
Yeah. All right. What were you gonna say?
I'm just like, I'm glad Snyder's getting his chance to make a Justice League, but I really hope he doesn't make another comic book movie after this.
Yeah.
You're done, man. Yeah. You had a good run, but you're done.
Did he have a good run?
No.
He made a 5 out of 10 Watchmen, a 4 out of 10 Superman, and then a 2 out of 10 Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
Is
whatever
that what
that
you call
was.
a good run?
No.
No, it's not. All right, what's next?
More Spider-Man 3 things.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah, our old boy William Dafoe, and I really forgot his name, and that sucks, but Sandman from Spider-Man 3 is coming back for Spider-Man 3 2021. What is this movie?
You're thinking of Thomas Hayden Church. That's Sandman.
Yes, Thomas Hayden Church, yes. But what is this movie? What's
Also,
happening?
I don't like that you said William Dafoe. It's Willem.
Willem? Okay, I'm
It's just
sorry.
Willem. There's no William. It's not Will I Am. It's Willem.
Okay, I'm sorry, Willem Dafoe.
It's a dumb name, but it's his name.
Hey, respect to the man. He
No,
was
I
the
love
best
him. I love
villain in the
him.
Raimi.
He really
Yeah,
was
but
the
like,
best villain in the Raimi trilogy. We've gone over this on the pod before, but he's the best Raimi villain.
yeah, but like,
Yeah.
what is this movie? This ain't even Sinister Six anymore. It's like Sinister Eight.
No, this is the Sinister 66. That's an actual team from the comics. It's crazy.
I know.
Like what I said earlier, I'm optimistic, but I'm not stupid. Because think about it. What is Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2's biggest problem?
A lot of villains.
Yeah. And
Trying
how
to
many
fight
villains have
for
been
which
announced for
story
this
is
movie?
like. Hold on, I'm actually gonna count. So Electro, Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Sandman,
There's more.
has Vulture, Mysterio, and Scorpion and Morbius been or Venom been announced?
I know Vulture
been
and Venom
rumored.
have both been rumored, like heavily. So it's safe to throw them on the list.
Okay, so that makes 6.
All right, there's our Sinister Six. We're
What
done.
about Michael Mando Scorpion? Where's him? I want him to come.
I don't think he's going to be in this movie.
Come on, he was good in Saul. Bring him in, boys.
I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I'm just saying like not this he would feel like a small fish in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, saying this movie is gonna have Daredevil, Raimi Spider-Man, Garfield Spider-Man, Gwen Stacy.
Here's my worry. According to multiple leaks, this movie doesn't sound like a Spider-Verse movie. It sounds like Doctor Strange and regular Peter Parker having a multiverse adventure, and then all the other Spider-Men show up in the third act. That's what all the leaks have been saying, and if that's true, I hate that with such a passion. Because, like,
if that's the case, what's Multiverse of Madness gonna be about? Because that's what I thought Multiverse of Madness was gonna be.
According to multiple leaks, this is just going to be another Multiverse of Madness with Spider-Man, and then the other Spider-Man we're actually there for show up later.
No.
Yeah, I sincerely hope those are fake leaks and that it's just a regular Spider-Verse movie. But on the off chances are true, this would be awful.
Could we just wrap up Tom's trilogy with a nice little bow, please?
I've been saying this for months, but we are past that point.
Yeah.
Like, if we were gonna campaign for this, it would have been last year. We're here now. Let's deal with it.
Yeah. Because Spider-Man in the multiverse of insane.
Spider-Man in the multiverse of Tom Holland's not even in this movie anymore. Has Tom Holland even been officially confirmed?
He has been said to have a small cameo in this film.
Ah, I see. He might be the end credit scene.
Not gonna deny it.
Love interests? I hope maybe Gwen Stacy will be Spider-Gwen. But what's Mary Jane gonna do?
She's gonna be a mom, I guess. I don't know.
Peter Parker hasn't really had kids in the comics before. And there's Spider-Man Renew Your Vows.
Didn't he have a daughter at one point?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Spider-Man Renew. And there's also Mayday Parker. He's only ever had daughters. He's never really had a son. I just noticed. And Spider-Man Life Story, he had a son, but he didn't do anything. Guess what he named his son? Take one guess. I bet you'll get it.
Ben.
Yeah, it's Ben.
Wow.
His clone also named himself Ben. I get it. You miss Uncle Ben.
We get it. Why not your dad, huh? Name him Richard. We'll call him Dick. Dick Parker.
Shut up. We're in high school. We should be more mature than to laugh at Dick Parker. Hey Trey.
Yeah.
Dick Parker.
Yeah, we've never left middle school.
We never left elementary school. Hey Trey.
Anyway.
Hey Trey. What's Dick Parker's favorite movie?
What?
Little Fuckers. Okay.
Are we done?
If I think of another one, no, but I can't think of anything right now.
Anyway.
We should not have laughed that hard.
Anyway, yeah, Spider-Man 3 Homeworlds coming December 17th.
I hate that title. I know that's probably the title, so let's just go with the assumption it's called that. Then again, we were all convinced Avengers Endgame would be called that. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, why do you have to work in home to all of them? I get it's a trilogy; they should all have the theme, but like, you can be a bit more creative than Homeworlds.
Okay, what would you call it then, Kyle?
Spider-Man Far From. Wait, no, that's taken. Spider-Man
Far From the Universe.
For this. Home Run.
But that's still home. You just said you would rather it not have home.
Are you saying that if? I'm going under the assumption it has to be named Home.
No. If you had total creative freedom on what this movie title would be, what would you title it?
Spider-Man Dick Parker. Okay. I'm also going under the assumption it can't be Spider-Verse because that's taken.
Yeah.
Spider-Geddon.
Yeah, why not?
I never really liked the title Spider-Geddon, but like I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Spider-Man Judgment Day?
No. Well, if it was, just a movie about him suffering for being revealed to the world, then maybe, but nope. Spider-Verse.
And having to go on the run called Spider-Man Homesick would be so great.
Also, Judgment Day sounds like that's a Terminator title.
Yeah, no, I was looking at like the Terminator like thing in my room when I said that. Yeah, no. Did you really think you thought I was being serious? You fool.
No, like immediately when you said that, I immediately thought of a Judge Dredd movie.
Oh, I haven't thought of a Judge Dredd in a while. When's the next Judge Dredd movie?
I don't know. I saw Dredd the other day, and I'm like, "Where's my sequel? Come on!"
Is that the Sylvester Stallone one?
No, that's the Carl Urban one, the good one.
Oh, the Sylvester Stallone one's bad.
They're cheesy. They're 80s.
It's Sylvester Stallone. What did you want?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
I wanted a thrilling, broken down story like Rocky IV with robots.
I wanted Rocky IV, but it's Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
All right. Just wrapping things up on Spider-Man 3, I am cautiously optimistic. Like, I could very much see this be because if this movie is disappointing, I would be devastated. Because a Spider-Verse movie that has Sam Raimi Spider-Man and Mark Webb that's all I've ever wanted. Like, so to see that, like, especially if they do that whole third act thing. So if they mess that up, I would straight up be like, oh, man, that sucks a lot. But if they do it right, this would be, like, amazing. Like, this has the potential to be my favorite movie of all time. Which, the first Spider-Verse movie, Into the Spider-Verse, currently holds that title.
So, do good, not bad, MCU.
Yeah. All right. What's next, Trey?
I got nothing else. So I think we gotta talk about the thing.
Do you want to do a quick review on Mando? Just not much to talk about.
Just a nice little quick one. It's not like it was a season finale and a certain someone showed up.
Yeah, It was the blue person from the that got frozen in carbonite. He showed up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was cool. Anyway,
and
here's what's gonna
Frog
happen.
Lady.
Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. We are going to do a review of the last episode of season 2 of Mando, and then we're gonna rank all the season 2 episodes. That sound good?
Okay,
All right.
sure.
So what's the first thing you wanna talk about? Can I actually let me go first actually. So
Go for
I
it.
wake up this morning and it's like it's like 10:30. Good time. I open my eyes and I look to the side to see my phone and I see what sounds like a very frantic text message from Trey, and it's just text me when you finish this. No, it's call me the second you finish this episode.
Well, I had a
Period.
feeling you might. I have a feeling you might want say your
No.
piece on the epicness.
Oh, I did. So yeah, I watched the episode and then I did exactly. Dude, holy crap, that episode.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I stayed up a little bit past my bedtime to watch it as soon as humanly possible. So I was a little sleepy, which that might have been a factor to me crying twice. But at the same time, the episode kind of deserved 2 cries. So you know what? I'm not
Yeah,
ashamed.
I'm a very heavy crier, but I was somehow able to hold it in, even though it nearly got me. Like when it cut back. First, okay, hang on. Let's spoilers.
Oh, gee, really? You
Yeah.
think we're gonna have spoilers?
Oh yeah. So this is what I was saying. When it cut back to like Pedro Pascal and like Luke is like taking away Grogu, and there were tears in his eye. I was like, hold it together, Kyle. Hold it together, Kyle. Hold it together. I'm literally tearing up now thinking about that shot. Like, he's so
Peyton Reed, you
sad.
son of a bitch.
He's so sad. He'll know he'll have a better life there, but he's so sad. Oh my god. All right. Anyway.
Well, now that you mentioned it, Luke Skywalker showed up.
Yeah, that was great. Like, I really.
Yeah.
Let me describe to you what happened when like the X-wing flies in. There's a moment like, oh my god, is that gonna be Luke Skywalker? He walks around. He's got the green lightsaber, looking all cool. But then a horrible thought crossed my mind. Ezra Bridger also has a green lightsaber. And there was a solid 5 seconds there where I was so utterly scared that would have been Ezra. But then we get a close-up shot of the lightsaber, and it's Luke's. But those were the worst 5 seconds of my life where I thought that might have been Ezra.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I gotta be right back, so you can gush about the episode for a quick second.
Gotcha. All right. One thing I definitely want to touch on here is the CG on Luke's face. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter complain that the CGI looks very stilted and not very, like, lifelike. First of all, I just want to note a few things. First of all, I thought it looked great. Because the thing is with the CG is, like, when he first took his hood off, I legitimately thought that I was an actor. Like, a real-life, like, look-alike actor. But then I found out later, it was like, oh, that's CG? How? Because the thing, it just looked so lifelike. The thing is, in that scenario, I really do think Luke wouldn't be like. How did you want him to react? Is all I'm saying. Like, do you want him to be super animated? Like, I thought he reacted pretty normally. And I also wanted to bring attention to my predictions for this episode that I got horribly wrong. I had felt like I really thought there was going to be a Legends character in this episode. I was
You thought
thinking,
Mara Jade was gonna show up.
don't screw you. Yeah, I thought Mara Jade was going to show up, but I really wanted Kyle Katarn from the Jedi Academy games to show up. Neither of which did, but I hold the opinion that Mara Jade is definitely going to be brought into canon sometime soon.
Did you hear like a theory that she's gonna be Ezra's wife or something?
I will murder several people if that's true.
Dude, several orphans will be massacred.
Yeah.
All of them being named Ezra.
My prediction is that she's going to appear in Star Wars Visions, that anime anthology series.
Mm.
I think that's. I also obviously really want Kyle Katarn in some capacity, but I think if he was ever going to show up, it probably was going to be in Rebels. I feel like
That's dead.
yeah, he might show up in that like rumored Dave Filoni Luke's Academy show, but I doubt it
Mm.
because I doubt that show's even happening. Anyway, Trey, what do you think about the criticism people are saying? Because people say that Luke's face wasn't animated enough. They thought it looked too stilted and lifeless.
Boo-hoo. We got Luke Skywalker. Don't worry about it. Okay?
Yeah, I didn't notice it. Like I thought like it looked fine.
Yeah, like, look, would I prefer to see, just a good old-fashioned Mark Hamill lookalike like Sebastian Stan?
No,
Sure. Am I still happy with what we got? Yes.
I don't. I actually think this is the better alternative because we got Mark Hamill. Like we somehow got Mark Hamill to play Luke Skywalker. Like, would have Sebastian Stan been cool? Yeah, I've been an advocate for Sebastian Stan playing Luke in the past, but I still think this is freaking great.
Yeah, at the same time, I'm like, I want Luke to show up in the Ahsoka show, but I don't want it to be, CG, emotional moments. I don't want that.
Yeah, if you're gonna give him like a prolonged thing, definitely get an actor. Also, just because cost. So I definitely think if he's got like a bigger role in Ahsoka, then they're probably gonna get Sebastian Stan.
Yeah.
All right,
I
that
just want
whole
to tell my reaction to what happened to this episode. So, when stuff's happening, when the X-Wing comes in, and character is like, oh, X-Wing's gonna save them, like, oh, X-Wing, oh, Fleet's gonna show up, and then they goes in the bunker. I'm like, wait a minute, is that no? No, they won't. Then I see Black Jedi. I was like, no, they're not doing it. Then I see the Green Lantern. I'm like, my God, oh my God, they actually did it. You crazy sons of bitches, you actually did it.
yeah, that's what surprised me the most. Like the fact that they even had the balls to have Luke even in this show.
Hey man, Dave Filoni, John Favreau.
Mm-hmm. God, that this episode was just so great. Like, what else? Do you want to talk about the Bo-Katan other lady?
Sasha Banks.
Yeah, her.
Yeah, she lied to us. She said her character
Yeah,
was going to show up again.
yeah.
What the
Sasha Banks
hell?
straight said, "Oh, I'm in no other Mandalorian episode." You lying piece of crap. Yes, you were.
Yeah,
Except
now
they
I can't take anything any cast member says. I hear Giancarlo Esposito says, "Oh, Grogu and Moff are going to have more stuff to do in seasons 3 and 4." I don't know if that's true anymore. You might just be lying to make me feel good, old
and
Gustavo
also
Fring.
and also the guy Mandalorian named like I think Axel Wolf. He's just not in it anymore. Like he just
And I know why.
the thing is though, it is kind of annoying because George Lucas personally named that guy. It's like, oh come on, the one character George Lucas named, you kicked out.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
know why they did it. They wanted a nice shot of, the girls and like an A4 store of girls get it done from the boys. They wanted to do that. They
Yeah,
did.
yeah, but and I mean it was still cool. Like I really enjoyed that
I
scene,
mean,
but
yeah, it
like
was cool, but at the same time, I'm just like,
you kicked
why?
out Axel Wolf.
Yeah, poor
Poor
guy.
guy. What if he's the one who really said that quote and he was just telling the truth? Like, yeah, they didn't bring me back. And then he saw the finale and was like, oh man.
Yeah, it's like what's her name? Who didn't know she was recast for Ant-Man Quantumania?
Oh yeah.
Which
So
what the hell,
yeah,
Marvel?
let's talk about that real quick.
That's kind of a
Quickly
dick
after,
move, man.
yeah, that's so messed up. Like to
Yeah.
just to not tell this cast member, oh hey, by the way, you're fired. Just to be
Like,
like that's so lame.
I mean, look, she wasn't bad at Endgame, and you replaced her with the Detective Pikachu girl. So I'm not really seeing much, big change
I don't
or
see the
improvement.
point.
Yeah, I don't see the improvements.
Like it's fine. Like I'm like if this person was cast from the start, I wouldn't have been mad. But it's the fact that you replaced a perfectly good actress and then said nothing that makes me mad.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
the hell,
All right.
Feige?
Anyway, back to Mando.
Yeah. Anyway, I like that Dark Troopers were kind of built up in this episode to the way that they were beating Mando up, like that one just kept banging his helmet into the wall, and I swear I thought there was gonna be a dent, and I would have been like, holy crap, they can break Beskar. Would have made
They
sense.
probably
Probably.
that honestly probably would have been cool if they had like made a dent. Because the thing is with Beskar, I'm really annoyed how OP they're making Beskar. It's the same it's a Black Panther problem. Like Mando just feels untouchable. Like what can hurt him? A lightsaber can't hurt him.
I mean, he's got look, it's kind of like these robots in the way that there's slits in there where you can just attack them and break them.
Well, those have
Except
never been used. Like
yeah.
there's no one's ever tried to go for Mando's neck, even though realistically they should have.
Yeah, like when Moff Gideon like took the Darksaber and went for his jetpack. Go for the neck, man.
Why you go for the jetpack, you freaking fool?
Yeah.
Because the thing is, if what you're trying to do succeeds, the jetpack blows up, killing all three of you. Is that what you want?
Yeah. What the hell, Space Gustavo Fring?
You freaking
Gosh.
box cutter lightsaber.
Anyway, yeah, I like that they were built up to be a big threat because that made what Luke did even more awesome.
Yeah, he Darth Vader hallway to them.
Yeah.
Like he basically like took one and then like force made it into a ball and then just walked away. And I just like was sitting there wide eyed, like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, he is messing around.
That's the son of Anakin Skywalker,
The
all
thing
right.
Also, the best part, he has no idea why they're here. He's like, oh, weird looking stormtroopers? Okay, lightsaber time. Like,
Just doing what I do best.
yeah, exactly. Messing fools up. He walks into a room, there's like 3 Mandalorians and a tied up, like, what looks to be a TIE fighter pilot. Okay, just give me the kid. I don't even want to know what this is.
Honestly, could
Like,
you imagine could you imagine if Boba Fett stayed? Like, could you imagine?
Oh my god, that's probably why they made him leave.
Yeah.
And so
Like, you can't
like,
put Boba Fett and Luke Skywalker in a room together.
he's like taking, he's like, okay, give me the, wait a minute, wait, you're, whoa. My blind friend killed you.
Yeah, my blind friend knocked you in the back with this, stick thing, and you died like a punk.
He knocked you into a space butthole. How did you survive?
I'm Boba Fett, that son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's probably a reason why Boba Fett left. Because, like, you definitely couldn't have those two in the same room.
Yeah. Which, like, don't you find it ironic that Bo-Katan was in the same room as Anakin Skywalker's son?
Oh, that is weird, especially since they were, like, staunch enemies before.
Yeah.
That really does bring up how, like, old Bo-Katan is supposed to be. She's supposed to be pushing 60.
Yeah, she doesn't look a day over 40.
She looks like a day over 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like...
She feels to be the same age as Ben. And Ben's dead.
Oh, you're right. No,
Like,
she's supposed to be a little younger. Assuming
maybe 3 to 5 years, but
assuming Obi-Wan
like
and Satine are the same age, she's like 3 years younger. Not much better. Because, yeah, he's dead.
Anyway, speaking of Bo-Katan, so wait a second. So Bo-Katan can't take the Darksaber because she has to beat Mando in a fight. But didn't she just take the Darksaber from Sabine so she could unite the Mandalorians? She didn't beat Sabine in a fight.
Oh wait, you're right. That's actually
I didn't watch. I didn't watch Rebels season 3 and 4 because I really didn't want to. But isn't that how that turned out?
I do believe so. It's been so long since I've seen it. There could have been a thing like, here, punch me in the stomach and I'll drop the Darksaber. That way it'll be like, oh, it'll be the trial by combat. But if so, why not just do that for Mando? Like kick him in the shin.
And also at the same time, there's quite clearly heavy bends for this rule because if we're going by the who beat who logic, Lando Calrissian should have the Darksaber.
Yeah, explain this on the podcast because I love this.
Okay. So Darth Maul kills Pre Vizsla, right? Emperor Palpatine beats Darth Maul, so that means the Darksaber now belongs to him. Then Darth Vader throws Emperor Palpatine out of a reactor shaft. Death Star 2 now is the Darksaber. Lando blows up Death Star 2. Lando owns Darksaber.
Yeah, so give it to Lando, you coward.
Yeah!
There's also this thing is like, even... I lost my train of thought. Say something else.
I don't know, it's a cool plot point, but at the same time, you could definitely see there are heavily bends and retcons to this rule. So,
That is one thing that I'm kind of annoyed with The Mandalorian. I feel like what happened is Jon Favreau wrote all these rules about Mandalorian culture, and then Dave Filoni's like, no, I already have all these rules written. He's like, well, I'm not changing my script. And then Dave Filoni goes, I'm not changing mine. So they just kind of stubbornly are going ahead.
Yeah.
It's like, because they got the thing like, oh, Mandos can't take off their helmet. Nope, only these Mandos can't take off their helmet. Wait, all Mandos have Beskar, so they can't get shot. No, most don't. Like, see what I mean? Like, a lot of times it's like,
yeah,
you got Jon Favreau wrote these rules, and now he's kind of just seeing the consequences for
He's
like.
going along with I'm sure it's gonna be season 3 that explains this thing. Like, wait, but Sabine just gave it to you and you did the things. Yeah, but you see, no one actually owned the Darksaber at that point, so I could just take it.
Wait, actually, I think that might have actually been the explanation, because Darth Maul just gave it to Ezra, who then just gave it to Sabine, who then just get. So it still belongs to Darth Maul, but he's dead.
But it technically doesn't, because didn't Palpatine beat Maul while he had the Darksaber?
But Darth Sidious didn't claim the Darksaber. I think that's also a part of it. You have to be like, this is mine. Because remember when Darth Maul like killed Pre Vizsla and he's like, I claim this sword, blah 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 blah. It's not a sword, you idiot. And even though everyone called it a sword this episode, and that really bugged me, it's a
laser sword, dummies.
No, screw you, Trey. Dark saber.
Does it you say like sabre or saber?
I will find you.
Hey, bring it, buddy.
Yeah. So wait, technically Darth Maul still owns it. So
but he's dead.
So yeah, then I think that means Sabine had the right to just give it away.
Wait, did we crack the code? Did we just crack the plot hole code?
The thing is with that though, we shouldn't have had to. Like there shouldn't have. Yeah. Like we shouldn't have had to like get out our notes. Like okay, like this is how it works. Like
okay, so this is what happened in Rebels. Like we have to mention Rebels. Why do we have to
also
do that?
wait, how did Moff Gideon? Who did Moff Gideon? Did Moff Gideon beat?
It's like that's another thing too. I'm kind of a little like not angry, but I'm a little sad that Gideon took the L to Mando, because I thought he was going to win. I thought we were going to see Moff Gideon be like a really big combatant threat, which like
the fight was shorter than I wanted.
Yeah, like it's basically implied that he beat Bo-Katan to win it, but this thing that's like, and you could definitely see his more mustache twirly, like big.
He's more of a
manipulator.
He's more of a manipulator.
Yeah, because
like, he gets people to do things for him.
Yeah, like Bo-Katan was about to like kick Mando's ass to get that Darksaber. You could see it.
Yeah, like we saw, like he had even though he was captured, he had manipulated that whole room. Like there was palpable tension, just because he said a few things. But in an actual physical fight against Mando, who had never actually used that Beskar spear in a fight before, it wasn't that long because he's not really a fighter. So I think that's actually pretty telling.
He's the men. But yeah,
but my point here
he's still a great villain, but like, I just kind of wish he, kicked someone's ass this season.
It's also not too late for that. Like,
yeah, of course it's not.
He's going to be in the next 2 seasons. Like, I don't think he would confirm his involvement and then go back on it. Like, I lie because I don't think that's legal.
Yeah, because like, look, because like he was definitely taken to a rebel prison camp, and he's gonna break out. Because like, also here's the other thing.
I think Thrawn's gonna break him out. That's my theory. That Thrawn is gonna break him out.
Here's the other thing too. I actually now wholeheartedly believe that Gideon's working for Thrawn, because in that episode, Gideon was about to like kill himself. He had his gun
he was about to shoot himself before Cara Dune was like, nope, not in this house.
Yeah, so he's probably working for somebody.
Yeah, someone scary. Like he almost Grand Inquisitored himself.
Yeah, and
it means someone threatening.
Yeah, it's not like, it's probably not going to be Palpatine's clone or something. It's hopefully it's Thrawn.
But my point from before is, can you just claim the Darksaber again? Because if Bo-Katan already got beat and got the Darksaber claimed by Gideon, can Bo-Katan just be like, nope, I get it back now? Or is it like a one? I get. Isn't that so? Why doesn't just? Yeah, all right, I guess. Like it's a little lame, but whatever.
Also, I love how Boba Fett and Bo-Katan.
Wait, hang on, no. We did not crack the plot hole thing, because Mando never claimed the Darksaber, so you don't have to claim it. So it's not. So Mando could have just had this whole claiming thing been a thing. Mando could have just handed it to, like, the I yield would have worked. So what's going on here?
So yeah, John and Dave, you can't copy us now because we just fixed our own thing.
You can't copy us because we were also wrong.
Yeah.
So then what is? Yeah, no, that's actually a pretty big plot hole.
Yeah, we'll never know.
At least for another year.
They'll probably have some way to explain it, but we'll never know.
They're smart. They explained the like helmet thing, even though it's much easier to explain.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What else happened in this episode? We kind of went off on a tangent.
Yeah. I like how in the beginning that Bo-Katan and Boba Fett have this like weird tension, like Boba Fett's calling her princess and Mandalorians, and Bo-Katan's like, "You're not a Mandalorian, you're a clone trooper."
Yeah, I really like that I had forgotten she would have known that. So she's brought it up, and that probably hit pretty close to home. It's like, wait a minute, shut up! Like, Boba Fett probably got offended by that.
Of course he did. He was about to throw down with Sasha Banks,
and he did, and lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, which that was. I mean, yeah, like Boba Fett's never really been a hand-to-hand combat person, but still.
He's more, shoot from a distance with my awesome jetpack.
Yes, I'll shoot you from a distance and then fall into the space bubble.
When he's gotten close to people, he's gotten his jetpack whacked and fallen into the said space butthole.
Yeah. I definitely like that Fennec stayed loyal to Boba Fett. Like, I feel like for the show, they kind of given bounty hunters a code of honor. They gave them a bounty hunters guild, and they've shown that like the honor of a bounty hunter is not something you could just break.
Yeah, which is funny because Clone Wars had like episodes about bounty hunters, but they didn't really give them depth.
Yeah, this show gave them depth, and I really hope in that ongoing bounty hunter series, like the comic, that they actually like explore that more. Like, what's it mean? What does the honor of a bounty hunter mean to an honorless man? Because bounty hunters are inherently honorless; they kill people for money.
Or like we'll probably also find about the end credit scene series.
Yeah, you had to remind me to watch that because I had called you as the credits were rolling, and you're like, "Wait, did you watch the end credits?" I was like, "No." And then you were like, just do it. Trust me here.
You might want to watch the end credit scene because, something gets announced that wasn't announced on Disney Investor Day.
I also want to point out there's another continuity error with that end credit scene. Bib Fortune is dead. Like, he's supposed to have been dead for a while.
Like, didn't he die in the sail barge? Like, what the hell?
No. He survived that. Actually, he might. There's a comic where his brain got, like, taken out and put in a jar by cultists.
Are we sure it's not a Legends comic?
I checked. It was supposed to be canon.
Okay, then whatever. More retcon.
This can just be another one of those species. Even if it is a retcon, I like this more.
Yeah, because he just died, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, no, it does not matter.
Yeah, because now
wait a minute. I found another plot hole.
Really?
You know how Boba Fett's whole thing is, I'm honor bound to stick by you until you find that child safe? Yeah. He just left. Like, he didn't know the child was safe. He just left right at the beginning.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure the child had died?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he was the ride, though, right? I'm pretty sure he was going to come back and be like, okay, I'm picking you guys up. You got the kid? No, I gave him to this Jedi guy. Oh, who's the Jedi guy? Luke Skywalker. Who?
You idiot. You fool. Like...
I'm gonna kill that little bastard now.
Yeah, that's true. But he hyperspeeded away. Like, we saw him like jump in hype. So they might have just gone back on the stolen Imperial ship.
Yeah, but to be fair, what could he have done? Because like their plan was actually pretty solid. I don't think Boba Fett could have stuck around.
That's fair. Also, my headcanon is that they did go back with Boba Fett and they left Dr. Pershing to starve to death on the abandoned ship. Because they never got him back. They just left him there. So if they didn't take the ship, they just left him there.
Not to ruin your dark fan stuff, but doesn't like the New Republic have to pick up the ship?
Like, they're the government. Who's gonna tell them no? The government?
I guess.
I mean, they probably picked it up though. Still, I like my headcanon that just left him to starve to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the Book of Boba Fett. That's cool.
Which comes out the same month as Mandalorian season 3 and Spider-Man 3.
Okay, Disney, look at me in the eye. You could stop announcing things for a couple of years.
Yeah. You know what? We've joked about you. We've joked about you starving us for months.
We get it.
We're full. We're like fat guys now. Okay, you can stop.
We're like Bib Fortune at the end of Mando. We're sorry, Master. We're sorry, Master. We'll never speak ill of you again.
Yeah, let us lose some weight first, please.
At least give us till 2022 to announce more major projects. We're good for the time being.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, super excited for the new Boba series.
I expect this to be a one-off season. I don't expect it to be like a multiple season thing.
I kind of want it to be a movie. Like they haven't said whether or not it's a movie or a TV show. Why not just make it a direct to Disney Plus movie?
That'd be cool.
Yeah, because we
Honestly,
know that.
I'd be more down for a theatrical release because we haven't. The last theatrical release Star Wars film was The Rise of Skywalker, and I'd like another theatrical release Star Wars film, please.
Also, do you think that that Book of Boba Fett is going to count into the like because you know how Rangers of the Republic, Ahsoka, and Mando are all going to have a single finale, like all
Yeah.
culminate in one thing. You think Boba Fett's going to somehow intersect?
I don't think so, and that's why I want it to be a mini series because I don't really want 4 shows to now converge onto one finale. Granted, CW's done it and it's worked fine, but like I feel like
You think that finale is
we
going to
have
be
enough.
like a regular episode, or do you think that's also going to be a movie? Because I actually kind of think it'd be cool if they made like a whole movie, Star Wars Endgame.
That's Rise
Really
of
what it
Skywalker,
is.
buddy. That's Rise of Skywalker, buddy.
But seriously, I actually think it'd be cool if they all converge in like an hour and a half Disney Plus AMV.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'd be more down for the like one episode Mandalorian, one episode Rangers of the Republic, one episode Ahsoka. I'm fine with that
That'd
too.
be cool. Like, yeah, I'd be fine with that. But wouldn't it be awesome if it was a movie?
Yeah, it'd be sweet in the way that like the last 4 episodes of Clone Wars was its own movie.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so like, yeah, we're talking about. Oh yeah, Boba Fett. Yeah, we know nothing about this show, but like, I'm down.
Well, yeah, because like Disney was like, you know what? We'll just put this in a Mandalorian. We have enough for Investor Day. This will be fine.
I really like that he claimed Jabba's palace for himself, because realistically, Jabba's not there to like command him anymore. That's what he would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like of course he'd take it for himself. He's Boba Fett.
Yeah, he's Boba Fett. He's cool again.
Also, since Fennec owes a life debt to Boba Fett, do you think they're gonna try and draw a Han and Chewie parallel?
Maybe because like look at this now. Fennec's actually a big character now. She's about to be in Bad Batch, and she's about to be in Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah,
And
we
she's
thought
in
she was just gonna be a
Mandalorian.
one-off. We thought she was just gonna be a one-off character in that one episode of Mando season 1. No, she's actually like a cool character now.
No, yeah, now she's Space Mulan.
Yeah, yeah. He's not being racist. That's actually the Mulan voice actor.
Yeah.
He's only a little racist.
I'm not a racist.
I know. All right. What else is there to talk about in this episode?
I don't know.
Cara
Things
Dune is in
happen.
it. Good for her.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, thinking that, why isn't, Grief Karga coming in? What's he doing?
Well, he's not a marshal, so like he couldn't really help with the Mayfeld thing, and Cara Dune just kind of tagged along after the Mayfeld thing.
Yeah, because, Space Suicide Squad, I guess.
Yeah, I'd really like that they actually assembled a whole team.
Yeah.
Like I thought that worked really well.
I wish Sasha Banks was like, so what are we, some kind of Space Suicide Squad?
So what are we, some kind of 26 movie Suicide Squad directed by David Ayer? Loads a gun.
Hell no.
Also, I just want to point out, Cara Dune was like, "Oh, my gun jammed." It's a laser gun.
Yeah.
Jammed with what? What jammed it?
Yeah, how do laser guns get jammed? Because can they also run out of ammunition?
Yeah, because that happened in the Battlefront game. What happened in the Battlefront games? Like they didn't jam; they would overheat. So why do you say, "Ah, it's overheated"? Why do you say there's no bullets?
Yeah. So explanation, please. More
The more
plot
we
holes.
talk about this episode, the more plot holes we find in it.
Yeah.
All right. Do we have anything else to say on this episode specifically?
I don't.
Trying to think what happened. I feel like we're missing something.
Mando vs. Moff Gideon was cool while it lasted.
It was short, and I definitely thought it was weird how like it's hard to describe. the staff didn't feel small. The staff kind of felt too big at times.
Like you could tell it was. You could tell that it should have been a sword. The way it moved, the way the stuff clashed, it should have been a sword. But for some reason,
but
no,
it wouldn't look as cool.
What do you mean it wouldn't look as
looks cooler?
Cool.
It fits it fits Mando's vibe better. Like I can't really see Mando using a sword.
Says the guy who now owns the darksaber.
Oh wait a minute. He does have the dark. He doesn't. Oh, he does own it.
Yeah, that was the whole thing at the end of the last season.
Also, wait. We haven't talked about the last scene that much, actually.
What, how the scene that made me cry when that Luke just takes Grogu and he just walks away.
He took off his helmet and he's like, so he'll remember him. Like, don't worry, kid, I'll come visit you. Gives him to Luke. It cuts back to him. He's crying.
Yeah.
He looked so weird without the helmet, though. Like,
yeah, like
like the way the cloth bunched up around his neck is way more apparent without the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just kind of like how Fennec and Bo-Katan were just kind of standing there like, okay, so we came all the way here so you could give him to another guy with a laser sword. Also, wait, did Moff Gideon kill Sasha Banks? Because he riddled one of them with bullets, and I thought he had killed Bo-Katan, but she just kind of stood up after.
I don't know. She might have been in the last establishing shot, but I wasn't looking at her. I was looking at Sad Mando.
Yeah, I was saying I wasn't looking at her. Yeah. Wait, I was gonna say something else. God, Trace, your fault.
The way he just touches his helmet and then Mando takes it off and he touches his face. And it's gonna get me every time, and I've seen the episode 3 times.
God. This honestly, the show could honestly end here, and I'd kind of be fine with it. Yeah.
Until they introduce some more crazy shit in the next season, we're like, oh my god.
Until they introduce Baby Yaddle. Another Baby Yoda, but this time a girl.
Grogu's sister.
Grogu.
The show definitely has still some more stuff to tell. We still don't know who saved Grogu, and we still we basically know it's Snoke stuff, but we really don't know what was going on in that little cloning facility.
Well, actually, people have different theories on that. So some people think it's Snoke, some people think it's Palpatine, some people think. I actually like this theory a lot. I don't sub to it personally, but I actually like it. That Moff Gideon is trying to make himself Force sensitive because Thrawn and all the other higher ups in the Empire escaped to the Outer Rim together. So he's kind of going oh, okay, I got to make myself Force sensitive so I can tag along with my Empire buddies. Yeah. Hang on. You fill the audience for a second. I think my brother is screaming for me.
Okay. The way he just takes off his helmet. Anyway, yeah, that was good scene. That was good scene. This season was good. I'd say this is better than the first season. Marginally better. This first season is still great. This show, it still had the same feel as the first season, but it gave us a lot more.
The thing with the first season is a lot of it wasn't memorable. I can't recall most of the first season.
Yeah, I still love the first season, but compared to this season,
this season was way better.
But also, Kyle, I think you should apologize to Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau because I remember you saying after the first trailer, oh, they're not going to show a lot because the trailer isn't showing us a lot. Well, what happened this season, Kyle?
No, that's not what I said. I said the trailers were underwhelming. I didn't say it's because the show didn't have much to show. I said I would have liked to see more.
Well, did you still want the trailers to show you more, Kyle?
I would have liked a little bit more.
Well, guess what, Kyle? You saw Ahsoka Tano and Luke Skywalker in the same season of a television show.
God, you're right. That alone was oh my god. And Boba Fett was oh my god. Man.
You did good, John and Dave. You did good.
Life is
We're
good.
Proud of you.
Think about this. Humans have been alive for billions of years, and you got to be here at the same time as Mandalorian Season 2.
Thanks, John and Dave. You made us proud.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want to get to ranking the episodes now?
Sure.
All right. Let's just. Do you want to just do an order, or do you just want to go by each episode and give a number ranking?
I'm going by order because I have like half of my order.
All right. So you want you're gonna order this one's the best, then this one, then this one, then this one.
I'm going worst to best.
Okay, then I had to pull up the episode because I don't remember any of the titles.
Oh, I was gonna say episode 2 or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't remember it. I don't remember any of the chapters.
Yeah. Do you want to go
I have
first?
it in front of me. You go first because I don't have this off the top of my head.
Okay. From least to best, I got 2, 4, 7, 3.
Are you doing season 1?
No, season 2.
Then why are you saying 1, 2, and 3? It's 9 through 16.
Okay, fine. Chapter 9. Chapter 12. I don't care. I'm going back to episode. Okay, season 2, episode 2. Season 2, episode 4. Season 2, episode 7. Season 2, episode 3. Season 2, episode 1.
Okay, how about we just go through each episode and give it a number ranking? This is too confusing.
Okay, fine.
All right, let's start with the Cobb Vanth episode, chapter 9.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 immediately.
I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. It personally as high as it is because I don't know if you know this, but Cobb Vanth is kind of the love of my life. I would die for that man. He's more attractive than he should be. He's snarky. I love him. If he was real, I would marry him.
You're like Kelly in The Office when the exact same actor shows up.
Yes, I am. He's like a fine wine. He gets better with age.
God.
All right. Chapter 10. 6 out of 10.
6. Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
It's fine,
Baby
but
Yoda commits mass genocide. It's an okay episode. I'm not gonna rewatch it ever.
Yeah.
All right, chapter 11, the Bo-Katan and Friends episode.
I'm giving it an 8 or a 9.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5, just to spite you.
Screw you. Coward. You're putting decimals in there? You're a coward.
Don't call me a coward, you coward.
You're a coward. You can't say it's an 8 or a 9, so you gotta put it in the middle.
Fine, 8.
Okay. Parker.
Shut up.
Anyway, episode 4, 7.
Are you talking about chapter 12, yeah, 7. Actually, no, 6, because that blue guy annoys the hell out of me. I hate that character with every fiber of my being.
Yeah, I don't mind him that much, so yeah, 7.
I do. I mind him a lot. He should have stayed in Carbonite.
But he can't see out of his left eye, Kyle, so it's fine.
Good. All right. The Mandalorian Ahsoka episode.
10.
10 out of 10. This is my favorite Mandalorian episode. It has my favorite Star Wars character. 10 out of 10. 10s across the board. Let's add in a third 10 just for good measure.
Yeah, because Mohammad ain't here, but he'd give it a 10. He hasn't watched it, but he'd give it a 10.
Yeah, everyone gives it a 10. I asked everyone in the world, and everyone gave it a 10. No one doesn't like this episode. This is the best episode of any TV show ever produced.
Someone's gonna comment. I actually gave it a 9. I liked it and all, but it was a little dark.
We will ban them from the channel. I will find their home address.
I wouldn't recommend that. We need subs, man.
Not those subs. I want to earn them. All right.
Okay.
The main one. This is the tragedy.
Oh yeah, 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm not gonna be so handouty. I'm not gonna hand out my 10.
I'm a sucker for cool action, and they gave me cool action in Boba Fett. So you know what?
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 10. This episode did rock.
Yeah. And I thought it was going to be filler. I was expecting minimal things, and it gave us
I was
Boba
also
Fett.
convinced this one was going to be filler. Yeah, we got Fennec, we got Boba Fett, we got like a Gideon appearance at the end. Did we?
We got Dark Troopers taking Grogu away, and we're like, and also
yeah,
rest in peace, Razor Crest.
Yeah, no,
Rest
that made me like actually sad.
Yeah,
like,
why?
Like,
is it a bad thing? Is it a bad thing? I felt more teary-eyed when the Razor Crest got destroyed than when Kylo Ren died.
No, that's an appropriate reaction because when Kylo Ren died, it was just so contrived and overdone. But with the Razor Crest, like, I didn't think you were gonna do that. Okay. Like,
I'm sad now.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just I'm gonna go cry over this ship. The ship that doesn't even look that cool.
That means the show's doing well because you see the Razor Crest as a home for this father and son, and now it's destroyed.
Because realistically, the Razor Crest is like one of the lamest Star Wars ships because it just looks so generic. But because we've seen it be used as like Mando's home, it's like, oh, you destroyed this man's home. You dick.
Wait a minute. Another plot. Oh, I think I discovered. Wasn't there like someone who spotted Razor Crest in the lineup of ships in Rise of Skywalker?
Oh, I don't think so. Let me look it up.
I don't know. I remember hearing that. I don't know. It might have been the Ghost.
You're thinking of the Ghost from Rebels, I think.
I know that was in Rogue One. I know that was in Rogue One. I remember that.
I'm looking it up now. Oh.
Well, while we're waiting, welcome.
Wait. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, it was. It's a similar. It kind of. It's the same model, but it's bronze.
Okay.
So not a plot hole, I guess.
Good. Okay. You won this round, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau.
But somehow you've lost almost every other one.
Yeah.
A lot of plot holes in this last episode.
Yeah, but we don't care.
All right.
We got it.
So yeah, all right. Chapter 15, Mayfeld episode. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Yeah, an 8.
Because I think the acting in this episode was some of the best in the series, especially Bill Burr at that like table scene. That was
when he gives Joe Chill what he deserves.
Yeah, he was a comedian. He still brought a really convincing performance. That was great.
And and he mentioned Operation Cinder, which for a fact Bill Burr doesn't know what the hell Operation Cinder even is.
He probably thought it was like a fireplace that like the Admiral didn't start for him, and now he's still hung up about it.
Yeah.
All right. Chapter 16.
10.
10. Honestly, there's so many plot holes. I'm gonna have to give it a 9.
No, I'm giving it a 10 the same reason you gave Chapter 5 a 10, because they introduced one of my top 3 favorite Star Wars characters in this show, and I love it.
Luke is probably my number 2 Star Wars character right now, but even that, like, I full well can't give it a 10, knowing there's so many plot holes.
I don't care. They gave me Luke Skywalker.
I'm still very tempted to be like, screw it, 10. Again, I really want to because I enjoyed this episode so much. Enjoyment level, this is one of the best Star Wars things ever. But I can't give it a 10.
I can, and I'm proud to.
You won this round. All right. And do we have anything else we want to talk about?
No.
All right. I do have one more thing. Cobb Vanth, if you somehow came from the fictional realm into the real world, marry me, please. Oh my God, Cobb Vanth. He's so attractive.
Okay. I think we're done.
How is he so hot?
I don't think we need to hear you crush on Cobb Vanth anymore.
Why can't I just fall for a real man instead of a Star Wars man? He's like 62. Why can't I? He's so hot. Oh my God. He's so attractive. And his hair when he takes the helmet off and it bristles a little bit. Mohammad isn't here to mute me this time. Oh my God. He's so
We're not even
Stop
in
me.
that server too. I did stop you. I said to stop. Stop.
You saw it. Do you think the viewers know I'm bisexual, or do you think they could have just picked up on it themselves?
I think they have to pick up on it.
They're not idiots.
Yeah.
God, the
If
way
not,
his hair, like,
if not, I just think you're full gay.
the way his hair like fristles when it comes out of like the helmet, his beard, his voice is like got like the accent, his quick temper.
We're done. We're done. Thanks for watching the Thinking Box podcast. I don't think we'll see you next week because Christmas and I'm gonna be out of town.
Oh yeah. So this might be we might be going on a little break next week. So
and this might be the last one of the year. Happy New Year!
Yeah. If we see you if the zombie apocalypse has happened next year, I call dibs on the crossbow.
I call dibs on our friend's bunker with weapons.
Yeah, no, we are all going there. I feel like the entire city's going there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a quote picked out for the end?
Yes, I do. Thank you for watching the Thinking Box podcast. We'll see you next year. Remember, even though Mandalorian is done for now, the Force will be with you always.
All right, that was a good one. All right, bye, y'all.